Hello and welcome to this next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one it is, well, another classic really. It's Head Over Heels, written by John Rittman and Bernie Drummond, and well, at least originally it was, and then ported over to the Commodore 64 version. I assume that's what the translated by Colin Ports thing is referring to, but I thought those two did the C64 version as well as the Spectrum. This game was released by Ocean. I think it came out in either 86 or 87. I had this back in the day. In fact, when I got it, it was bought for me for my birthday. And it was one of 4 games that I got for my birthday, which was this, Whizball, Arkanoid, and Renegade. So yeah, I did alright games-wise on my birthday that year. I think that means it was 86. 87 sounds a bit late for that lot. So, yes, that meant I would have got them when I was 14. Bloody hell. Anyway, the game is a 3D isometric game. And the idea is to basically try to reunite Head and Heels and try to escape from this realm where you are, I think you're being held captive. So let's get the game underway and off we go. Now, like all 3D isometric games on the 64, or the vast majority of them anyway, it is monochrome. Now, I don't know why I'm trying to get this rabbit up here, because I always fuck this bit up. I think, yeah, once I do that I just give up. But yeah, we initially take control of Head, who has the ability to jump rather high, and he can sort of fly. You can move him around while he's still in the air, but he moves around quite slowly. Whereas if we switch to Heels, if I can remember how to do it, someone tell me how to do it. Right, well I can't remember how to do it, so at the moment it looks like we're stuck with being Head. Heels runs around a lot faster, but he doesn't run very quick. No, he does run quickly, but he doesn't jump very high. When you have the two together, Head sits on top of Heels. Their two abilities combine. Now Heels here also has the ability to pick up, as we teleport out of there, he picks up some sort of blaster thing which shoots donuts at people and stuns them, while Heels can pick up a handbag which allows you to carry items and use them. Now, believe me, that jingle every time you appear in another room does get extremely bloody annoying. So let's see how I do here. I was never particularly great at this game, I have to confess. Alright, we've hit that lever, so let's stop that thing moving around. I don't mind games that require puzzle solving, got no problem with that, but I'm not the biggest fan of 3D isometric games unless they are phenomenally good. So I picked up some ammunition. I picked up 6 donuts, which we can use once I've actually got the blaster. Now I need to jump over these. Oh, that's fucking... I went near it. We need to jump over these things that always look like toasters to me. I don't think I've done that either. This could be a very short video. I mean, you get enough lives. You have 8 lives for each of them. Right, I don't think I want to go there just yet. I'm sure somewhere around here is the room where you get the blaster. I don't think this is it, but we'll see if we can get it. That springboard allows you to jump even higher. But that thing that's moving around, as you just seen, kills you on contact. I cannot for the life of me remember what that fish does, but it would appear it's of benefit. That thing's... oh, okay. I'll take that. Now, there's the old hooter thing that I need, but a lot of these platforms disappear when you land on them. There you go. Well, I'm rather amazed I did that. Okay, now for the really hard part. Well, I'm stunned that I got that done, but I have a horrible feeling I'm stuck here. I don't know I can jump through there. So I now have the means to fire donuts at enemies. And I'm pretty sure it was the shift key that did that. It's either the shift key or the Commodore key. I'll give that a try when I come up against one. Now on this screen, I could stop here if I could remember the fucking key to switch. Well, I'm currently pressing, is it F1, no, F3, no, F5, no. Yes, there you go, so F5. Now I'll switch to heals. There he is. So he does move quicker. He doesn't have, he can't jump anywhere near as high, so he needs a bit of help to get anywhere. Oh, especially this level. This level was a pain in the arse, if I remember. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised that I got that first time. Alright, so let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure, yep, I need that. Now, I think this is where I need his handbag, because yeah, I still cannot jump high enough and I can't move that. I need to be on top of it and put it in the bag. So I'm sure through here, yeah, there's the handbag there. Now that middle controller that I'm standing around moves this juggy bloody thing around. In fact, I don't think I've got that right. Let's now, if you are a fan of Head Over Heels from the day, but you don't have a Commodore 64 emulator, or you don't, you know, feel like trying to set one up, there is a, I think it's either a freeware or a shareware version of it available for PC. and it's not monochromatic. It does have some additional colours, so you can always go and take a look at that one. I don't think I'm going to make that jump, but I'll give it a go. Oh, you fucking idiot. Now we get to the most frustrating part, because we've now got to do that all again. We've got to set the whole poxy thing up. God, away can sit. My gamepad doesn't seem to like playing ball with isometric games so much. Right, so that's that in place. No, bugger off. That's it. Right, now to put him... Where was it? There, wasn't it? Right. Let's try this again. Right, now. There we go. Now, trouble is, getting off here is not as easy. I do believe. So if I hadn't fucked up earlier, I would have done that room without losing a life, and it would have been the first time I had ever done that. Right, so now you need to put this back into place, like so. Now we come back over here, jump on top of this, and find the key, which is, okay, Commodore key. Commodore key will then empty it again, and there we go. Right, now this room is a real bastard because of that thing of the jetpack who follows you around. The idea is to try and get far enough away from him so that, yeah, he moves that direction, and then time it so that you can get on there. And again, well, that is a first. I did that room first time. This one does not look easy. All those things that look like barrels will kill you if they if you touch them. Right, so let's pick up that one. Now put it down again, and we've gone through. And now you will see, here I am at the room where I left Heels. So he's up there while I bugger off through. And there are several other places where you will encounter each other. This room is a fucking joke. But yeah, although you will encounter each other, you can't actually get to each other yet. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to switch back. Now, what was it? F5, was it? Yep. Ah, right. Yeah, that middle pair of platforms disappear when you yeah, land on them. There you go. Now I've got the rooms surrounded by deadly barrel things. No, I don't want to go that way yet. The layout of the world is fairly simple, so yeah, this room just has is just a dead end, but it seems to be worth trying. Seems to be. I do already have some donuts, because if I could remember which button it is to fire them, it's not control. Is it space? No. Is it shift? Yep. Right, so I wasted one lot, but let's see if I can show you how they work. So fire splattered against him, so he's now stunned, but it doesn't destroy him. He will come back to life in a bit. In fact, it's possible that he'll come back to life sooner rather than later. So let's yeah, nowhere fucking near. That's got me another load of donuts. I can't for the life of me remember what the rabbits do. But I can't get to them because I've nudged those pile of tiles right next to the platforms where the donuts were, so I'm going to leave the rabbit and carry on my merry way. Oh God, so now I've got two of those things. I'm sure this room is not as simple as, you know, it looks. I think those things that they nudged, yeah, they carry on moving and will kill you if they touch you. So will that thing moving around there. There's another rabbit. Looks like it's giving me a shield of some kind. I have no idea though what that shield will do. The countdown is not going. I think it just means I'm invulnerable for that amount of time. Though it's a very, very short time indeed. Oh, right. Well, I certainly can't make that exit, so it looks like I've got to come up here and nudge these off. And knowing this game, it's not going to be a simple matter of no, it's not. I can put two on top of each other, but not all three. So I've got to put the one and now move it into place. Yeah, that's fine. Now we've got to come back again. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've got to wait for it to come back down again. Right, now these ones I can move one on top of the other. So when that falls, I'll then nudge this one so that the two are on top of each other. Which means that they are now going to be bloody difficult to move, not to mention slow. Ah, for fuck's sake. So I did have to move all three. But, well, one jump wouldn't... Now I forget how I reset rooms. Fuck it, let's go back to heals. Alright, Hills has the pleasure of trying to deal with this room, which if I can now just keep going, I may be able to get out of here. There we go. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. And of course he can't move while he's in the air, so he could be a bit fucked here. Well, I could be a bit fucked here. Now thankfully Jetpack bloke, because he can't get directly in line with me because that rabbit's in the way. So I may do of course it helps if I time the jump right, doesn't it? And this rather illustrates an issue that I have with the game, is that if you mistime something, you're often kept waiting around for a hell of a long time, and it's really not, well, it's not at all forgiving, and it makes the game a bit on the frustrating side and a bit on the boring side, to be honest. This one's a pain. Alright, clearly I'm going to have a bit of a problem here. Okay. Right, there you go. Wasn't so bad. This, on the other hand, I think is going to be so bad. Now, that I need to roll, and yeah, that switches them off. I'll switch them back on again, switch them off again. Well, it doesn't really matter because I got through. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going to be a bloody difficult one. Alright, so I have to... Right, what do I have to do here? I think this is one where I do have to pile them next to each other, because of course he can't jump anywhere near high enough. So, while also avoiding that thing, because of course if it touches me, not only do I lose a life, but I've got to start this all over again from scratch. Fuck's sake, you know, fucking up like this don't help. Alright, let's try and get out of it. Okay, got away from him anyway. Right, that's not going to work. I know what I need to do. Put it in the bag, and I've got to form like a staircase. So now let go of it. Now pick this one up once he's buggered off. But I'm now very close to knocking this thing off completely. Alright, put it down. Let's see if I can just nudge it back a bit. Oh, I can't. Let me do it with just 3. You fucker. No, of course not. Right. Right, let's wait for it to go over there. There we go. Right. And now it's been nudged out of place. That top one is almost going to fall off. I may get away with it. There we go. Right, so with this, just too fucking close. So I have to use this thing to bounce over him, which I only just managed. Right, now that change of tune indicates that I've reached that particular area, and you may, if we look around, I can't get anywhere because there is only one way out and I can't jump to it, which means only one thing. I need heals here. Heals is in the room that I fucked up, and I can't remember the key you press to restart a room because you bollocksed it up. So because of that, I'm going to end the video here. So what do I think of Head Over Heels? I think it's okay. I mean, is it a fantastic game? No, it's not fantastic. Did it, does it warrant the 96% that it got in Zap 64? No, I don't think it's anything like the 96% game. It's fun enough to play. It looks fine, even though it is monochrome. I mean, the Amstrad version had colour in it. Not a huge amount of colour, but it had enough to make a big difference. The Amstrad version looks amazing, I think. Sound is rather innocuous, but does the trick. It is perhaps bordering a bit too close on the cutesy sort of style for me. So in that regard, I'm not a fan. The puzzles are challenging in places. Sometimes they are extremely tedious to try and set up and get right, and it's not helped that when you lose a life, although in this particular instance that would be helpful, but yeah, if you lose a life, you then have to start setting up the whole thing again, and in some rooms that takes a stupidly long time. So it does have its issues, and with that one in particular, it does make the game rather annoying in places. So with all that together, I would give this game 7 out of 10. Which means it's still, pretty good, but it's not absolutely phenomenal. So I think that suits it quite well. So yes, 7 out of 10 for Head Over Heels. Not bad. And I think that brings this video to an end, and I will see you at the next one.